Okay, guys, so those of you who watch my Twitch know that I've been streaming a bit of Paladins recently. I'm decent at it. I'm not the greatest player to ever exist, but I'm okay for my especially for my rank. I think I'm pretty good. So, the amount of people who sit here and expect me to fill the role is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got no problem with filling a role. If I'm feeling like playing tank or healer, I'll do it. But I usually want to play DPS. I was trying to get higher in the pick priority for the drafting phase, and it's not working, bro. It is not working because I do ridiculously good, right? I'll do ridiculously good, and then everyone else will go like DPS, off tank, or whatever, and that leaves me to go healer. So I go healer, do 80 to 100,000 healing, but I go negative, so I go back down into Q priority, and then this is where it gets toxic. Okay, so I currently main Sati on Paladins. I'm okay with Sati. I'm not the greatest, again, not the greatest player to ever touch the game, but I'm good enough, right? The amount of people who don't know how to play their roles and then expect other people to do it for them. I had a match just a couple days ago where I was playing ranked. I went Sati. I did 190,000 damage and still somehow lost. Let that sink in, guys. I did 190,000 damage, absolutely hard carried my team. And I'll probably throw that screenshot in here at some point in time. But 190,000 damage, and I lost. Because the Ying, okay? Ying was our only support, and do you know what talent Ying ran? You would expect life exchange, right? So Ying could heal us, keep us in the fight, and we wouldn't lose. Obviously not. If you expect a Ying to actually do their job when you're solo queuing, you are stupid. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh, maybe Ying is going to go life exchange because that's what the smart thing to do is. It's to go life exchange. No, Ying decides that they're going to go resonance. Resonance instead of life exchange. So they're going DPS Ying instead of healer Ying. Explain that one to me, people. Why does Ying have 2 DPS talents and only 1 heal talent? And you can make the argument that, oh, well, you see, her illusions heal you. Yeah, but her illusions heal you for like 300 at a time. And the standard HP for a non-frontline champion is like 2,000. That's what the average is. So, 300 HP out of your 2,000, when Life Exchange lets you use Shatter, and it heals your teammates for 800. So you can be doing, let's see here, you can have 2 illusions down at the same time. And illusions prioritize healing when they're first put down. So let's see here, 600 plus 800, that's 1,400 healing that you could do to one person pretty quickly, right? And especially if you buy Chronos, like if you spec into Chronos and Morale Boost, then yeah, you're going to do a lot of healing if you go Life Exchange, and that's what the smart thing to do is. Obviously, people don't do the smart thing. I'm going to throw screenshots in here every so often of matches I've had, whether they be wins or losses, where either I carried or I was doing the most work. I had one earlier, I don't know if I have the screenshot of this, but I had one earlier where I went healer Ying, solo heal Ying. I was fighting the enemy team, healing my team, and capturing the point. I was doing everything that the team was supposed to do because not a single one of them wanted to help me. and then they would spam need healing in the VGS. Ranked on Paladins has some serious issues with matchmaking, especially when Grandmasters can get put with bronzes and silvers. I am currently a silver 4, about to be silver 3, depending on whether or not matchmaking favors me and gives me teammates who are at least somewhat as good as I am. If I have teammates who are smart like me and good like me, I can win a match pretty easily. But it all depends on whether or not the matchmaking favors me. So, yeah, that's the boat I'm in right now, guys. And keep in mind, I'm not just saying the Grandmaster thing as an exaggeration. No, I had a Grandmaster on my team yesterday, and I outperformed him. He was Androxus, I was Sati. And before any of you go in the comments and start going, well, you probably just spam the coin because you're trash. I don't. I run and gun with Sati. Granted, I used to use her coin. I used to use coin Sati. I don't now. It's way more fun to run and gun with Sati than it is to sit behind a corner and just toss out her coin. Now I hardly ever use her coin. So, if I'm outperforming Grandmasters, there's an issue here. A serious issue. Because I don't think I should be in Silver 4. People that I have on my friends list who are in Gold and Plat are confused as to how I'm as low of a rank as I am. When I met the guy that introduced me to a 5-stack, when I met that guy, he was confused as to how I was a Bronze 2 because I had went to town as Maeve. I literally went off as Maeve. And he was confused as to how I was in Bronze. Let that one sink in. Just let it sink in. Because my main characters, right, are Sati and, it's Sati, Yago, and Saris. Those are my mains. Now, granted, I don't play Yago super often, because I don't find playing Yago fun. But Yago's the only tank I know how to play. So, I'd rather play someone I know how to use, and win, have a chance at least, have a fighting chance, than play someone I don't know how to play and lose. And again, I don't play Yago very often. And the amount of people who call me trash when I'm carrying them is infuriating. It is actually infuriating. Because I do the most work out of everyone on the team, and then my teammates call me trash and start harassing me. And if you guys are going to watch this false report video I'm making about certain people, then you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm recording a bunch of videos right now because it's my day off. I don't want to do it before I have to go to work or after I have to go to work tomorrow. I just want to stream before I go to work tomorrow and have videos scheduled to upload. But I just think it is absolutely ridiculous with some of the stuff I have to deal with. It's not fair at all. Some of the stuff I deal with it just makes the game unbearable sometimes. I mean, for real. I've seen people and met people who, instead of filling, right, because we literally did not have a tank. You can play an off tank as a point tank. Yago is technically an off tank, and I use it as a point tank. However, this guy, we did not have a front line at all. He was bottom pick, I was first pick. So I went Sati. This guy goes Victor instead of someone that would have helped us. And I get, he doesn't have to, he's last pick, whatever, you can pick who you want. The problem is not that he went Victor, the problem is that he was trash. That's the problem. So, he's bad at the game. He doesn't know what he's doing. Yet, when we call him out on it, he blames us. It does not make sense how we had to take the blame from him when it was his fault that we lost. I mean, for real, I'm gonna throw up some screenshots, right, of either me popping off or my teammates being stupid. Because honestly, dude, it's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. I don't know, dude. The matchmaking it's whack. Because I'm usually bottom pick, right? I'm usually the last 2 slots of the team. But I usually outperform the rest of my team. Why am I not first pick if I'm consistently outperforming my team? It does not make any sense whatsoever. So I'm gonna cut off the recording here and throw up the screenshots and y'all can see them throughout the video or whatever. Alright guys, so we're picking up from the screenshots, right? What do all of those screenshots have in common? Me doing most of the work. That's what most of those screenshots have in common. I know the ones with Maeve I technically wasn't super, like, pro, I guess you would say. But the ones with Maeve, I still did better than most of my team. So the fact that some people have the absolute audacity to sit here and tell me they know what I'm doing better than I know what I'm doing is ridiculous. And I'm really hoping someone from High Res sees this and they try and fix the matchmaking. Because I don't think it should be based on rank or MMR. Not that it was to begin with, by the way. But rather, it should be based on your average performance overall, right? Or they could do what Overwatch did and add separate queues for each role. So damage, flank, frontline, etc. Right, and you lock in your position. Or open queue where you can play anyone, right? I think that would be good with a shared MMR pool, by the way. Like your MMR for both would be the same. I think that would be good, and I think that would work really well. But will Hi-Rez do that? Probably not. Unfortunately, even though I wish they would. But again, those screenshots right there show you I know what I'm doing. I'm very competent, and I'm at least decent at the game. I mean, for crying out loud, I got a 41 streak with IO while trying to heal my team. I got 47 eliminations with Ying while healing my team. I know what I'm doing. I shouldn't be put with teammates who either throw game or don't know what they're doing. Or say, screw you, you're picking who I say you're gonna pick, I'm banning your main because you're gonna play who I tell you to. I refuse. I will not play someone just because someone tells me to. If someone tells me that they'd rather me play frontliner healer, fine, I'll do it. But when I'm being yelled at for wanting to play my main, I will not play who you're telling me to play. If you ban my main and then start getting mad at me for wanting to play my main, I'm not going to do it. I will throw game. I've done it before. And keep in mind, that was a one-time thing. I think that's one of, if not the only time I've ever thrown a ranked match on Paladins. And it was because this guy said, you're not playing your main, you're playing who I say you're playing. That's the only reason I did. So again, you guys can say that I'm toxic and I'm no better because I threw a match, but I don't consistently throw games and make stupid decisions. So at the end of the day, who's the worst of the two evils? Me or them? Because I don't exactly see how it would be me. It doesn't make sense to me. So, yeah. Now this, technically this video is over now. I'm gonna save this on Share Factory, do some last minute edits, different style video, actually using background music. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. And if you guys agree with what I'm saying, and you want verification of those screenshots, message me on PlayStation. I would be more than willing to send them to you. My gamer tag is the same as it is in those screenshots. So, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and at least found it kind of amusing that people say these things to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, post-edit a few days later. So, yeah, I ended up hitting gold on Twitch. It was pretty cool. I hit gold on Paladins, right? I immediately lost gold the next day because of random match-made teammates. Because SBMM apparently only affects your enemies and not your teammates. As soon as I hit gold, literally every random I got put with has been playing like a caveman. It's a miracle that I'm not back to silver 3 and I've managed to stay in silver 1. It's a miracle that my MMR is going up. I just wanted to let y'all know that right now. So, you know, when you losers don't come on here and say, oh, you're not gold, you can't have an opinion. Yes sirree, I most certainly was, by my own skill. Had some help from friends here and there, but mostly by my own skill. So you can chill with that right now. So yeah, post edit's done, logging out.